You know, I've been watching this for 3 weeks now, and I'm just happy to be here.
Welcome back to the after party.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Right.
I don't, but I would love for someone to just around and
Yeah,
find
this
out
is-
one time. Like,
So you played after construction.
and I'm like, wow, I'm in Orlando right now working construction, drinking Coors Light in the Holiday Inn with my construction crew. I'm like, I got to go back to school.
Yeah. Welcome back to the after party. Today's guest is one of my Florida natives, one of my best buds, and probably the strongest cat in Banana Ball. Just saying. Danny
That's
Oberst.
high praise. That's
Danny
high praise.
Oberst, welcome,
brother.
brother.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, appreciate you coming on, man. What's going on? How's everything?
You know, I've been watching this for 3 weeks now, and I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here. We played last weekend. Play at home this weekend, and get you guys next week in New Orleans. So excited about that. But same old stuff.
You
Just
watch my
living life.
podcast, dude?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. We were in the car driving to Florida, and you have a really nice podcast voice.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I obviously hate hearing myself speak, but the more I've been doing this, people are like, "You have such a good voice," and I'm like, "Shit." I'm like, "All right, I'll take it. Thank you."
Yeah, no, it's good. My brother listens to Rogan before he goes to bed.
Right.
And when we were driving, Mikey Ballard was driving, and I was in the back with Fluke, and he was playing it, and I closed my eyes, and I was just like, Baba's got a serenading voice. So.
Was it the ASMR? Is that what it is? Right?
Yeah, not to be weird, but it was
no,
nice.
that's cool, man. I feel special actually. No, but that's awesome. Yeah, we got you all next week in New Orleans, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been. I'm excited to get on the road with you guys again. Obviously, past couple of years we've played each other a lot. Now we have 6 teams here, so we haven't got to see you guys a lot. But I think it'll be fun on the field. Obviously, we compete really hard with you guys, and then off the field, obviously, we have fun together too. So I'm excited.
Absolutely, it's fun on the road. Like obviously having the new teams and like being like around all the new guys and like doing stuff with them is like super excited. But like it's nice like back when with like you guys when we play with y'all, just because like it feels like the original show how we used to do it.
Yeah,
and like it's also like fun. Like we all are really friends, so I'll just like get to do stuff afterwards. But no, when we played y'all there. In Baton Rouge, that was like 2 years ago, right? Did you guys?
Yeah,
LSU?
2 years ago, LSU.
Okay.
That was. I think we wore kilts there. Yeah, we played in kilts there. That was a good time though, and we did like the cookout and had the crawfish and everything, and the community was super cool. So
Was that Taj? I think set all that up, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It was a
so
good time though.
That was sweet. Yeah,
I'm excited to get back there.
that was Baton Rouge was a good spot. I know New Orleans will be fun. But yeah, I've never been, dude. What's like besides New Orleans? What's one of the stops like you're looking forward to? You guys have a lot of good spots.
I'm going back to St. Louis.
St. Louis.
I'm excited for St. Louis. Man, I'm St. Louis was fun. Niznik, it's his hometown, so it was cool to be with him there. San Diego was really cool. We didn't play y'all there, but super cool town. A new one, maybe Oregon. I guess. I mean, football fields are fun for hitters.
Oh yeah, that should be sweet, dude. I
So-
didn't know about that. Yeah, we don't got y'all there. We are using. I mean, we're only in Orlando, I guess. You guys play Orlando as well.
No, we're not in
Oh,
Orlando.
okay.
I think you guys in the Coconuts.
So there's no. Do you have any other Florida games, or that's it?
I
Besides
think
Tally?
we're done with Florida.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just
so no
Tally.
hometown games. Dude.
No hometown
That's
this
tough,
year.
man. That's tough.
I cashed it in.
Yeah, you
In Tampa, bro. Hometown game in Tampa last year.
Oh yeah.
Raymond James, Fluke's pitching. Fluke, I love you. You know, he's throwing 79, 80.
Of course.
Bro, he K'd me. I don't think I hit a foul ball to the 8th inning in Tampa.
I remember that.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Dude, it was hard to see though.
I went
tough.
to a bar after in St. Pete, and a girl came up to me and she said, "Man, it's too bad you didn't play better tonight." And I was just like, "You need to get the hell out of my face."
You need to get out of my face right now. Dude, that's hilarious. Damn, getting shots called at the shots fired at the bar like that.
Usually it's not like that.
No.
Like the Secret Peel game, I did all right. I went like 1 for 3, and a fan came up to me after, and she said, "I just have to tell you, after watching today, you have a great arm." And I'm like, "I haven't thrown a ball in 2 years, ma'am, but thank you. I appreciate it."
At least once a weekend, someone tells me I played the best.
Yeah,
And,
they
like,
think you close.
Oh yeah, and I'm just like, no, like I say thank you.
Yeah,
Of course.
that's all you
I'm not
can
gonna say no, but no, that's cool, man. I know we got Orlando for Florida games, but we got nothing close to home, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah, it's always good to get back out there.
it is. But Yankee Stadium should be cool. I got a lot of family up there. You have some family in New York, correct?
All of them.
Yeah, all of it's
except
up
me,
there.
the parents, and my brother. Yeah.
Okay, so that should be a good spot for you too.
all of them, and then it's a 6 stadium.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you guys to get there.
How was that like last year?
I mean, I'm from New York. The city. Sorry, the city's a dump.
Yep.
You guys come at me if you want. I mean, the food's great.
Right.
You know, you're gonna get good food, but the city scent is one of the most interesting scents you'll ever smell.
Yeah. It has a certain musk to it, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna want to take the subway to the field because the bus ride's gonna be 45 minutes for 2 miles. But I mean, the state, like playing in Yankee Stadium is
You can't beat it.
no. It's playing in Yankee Stadium. Like it's unbelievable, and the way they treated us. I felt like they treated us like we were the Yankees, the food, the way the clubbies were with us.
Right.
So it was good.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I heard nothing but good things. Like I heard it was an unbelievable weekend. And I'm excited to go back because we were Staten Island in 24, and I tried to find like good pizza. We took the ferry over and like I just could, besides whatever I ate at like 4:30 after we went out the last final night we were there. I don't know where it was. It was in
probably
Manhattan,
good
so
at 4:30.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a true evaluation of it, but I really want to find like some good pizza.
You got to do the breakfast sandwiches. You got to get a bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
That's it.
Obviously the Italian food and then the Chinese food too.
That's what I hear.
Those are the big three for me when I go there.
I went to that big sandwich shop. I always wear the shirt. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like they make these just massive sandwiches. But dude, it was like just like a regular sandwich with just a shit ton of meat on it, and it was like $40 for the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell that was. I'm not going there.
It was
but
a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, you go to New York, eat good, drink good.
Oh yeah,
have fun, and then we get to play in Yankee Stadium. So,
what part of New York is your family from?
We're all from Long Island.
Long Island, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't there that long, 8
Right.
years, but my dad grew up there. And sanitation worker,
right.
so
I got you.
You know, who knows? Who knows?
My grandpa was the same way.
Yeah,
my mom's from Queens, so
he's
I
been
get
retired since he was like 30. So I'm like, all right, dude, you were a sanitation worker.
I love that.
But yeah, all the other families still up there, so they were at the game last year.
Gotcha. So you moved to Florida when you were 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're still in like St. Pete area the whole time, or did you bounce around?
We moved to Seminole, and then we moved to kind of like Clearwater Beach, St. Key.
Nice.
And then we moved to Largo, and then I moved away. I've been in Georgia for almost 10 years now.
Okay.
And my parents live in St. Pete now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right by downtown. So
you've been all around. You've got some good spots in Florida too.
St. Key was the best, bro. On the beach, living on the beach in high school was pretty cool. I felt like the man.
When we went to Eckerd, when I went to Eckerd, we had one of the guys. His parents retired right before he went there, and they had like a beach house. It wasn't like anything crazy, but it was right on the water, right there by St. Pete. And I'd go over there all the time. Like I could not imagine this being like my spot. Yeah, it's so beautiful over there.
Yeah, you can't really beat it.
So after, where'd you go? Was it Seminole?
I bounced around.
Okay.
I was at St. Pete Catholic.
That's right.
And then we moved to the beach, so it was like a 45-minute ride. So I went to Osceola for a semester, and the coach, everyone has
of course.
I didn't play story, but the coach I give him credit. He just looked me in the face and said, "Hey, you're too small. You'll never play here." So I was like, "All right, thanks for telling me. That's fine." Like, I appreciate your honesty. So I went to Indian Rocks because they had a JV team. So I was like, I'll play JV as long as I have an opportunity. So I went to Indian Rocks. I played JV my sophomore year, and then varsity my junior and senior year, and stuck it out there.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I got an opportunity there. I was small. I was undersized for sure.
Is Indian Rocks? This was like, I want to say like 6-7 years ago. Was it the school where they said like they had found like ancient like burial grounds underneath the baseball field? You know what I'm talking about?
Probably, man. I mean,
I heard some crazy stories.
Complete transparency. I was at Indian Rocks for the opportunity to play baseball.
Absolutely.
I made some good friends there, but if I could go back, I don't know if I would go there again. There were some interesting things there, Everyone that went there went to school together from pre-K, kindergarten through high school.
Right.
And then I graduated with like 62 people. And then I came in and from a public school, and I think they all thought I was like a criminal.
Right. Yeah. I
went to public school.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have the tattoos and the earrings yet.
That's so funny.
So it was different.
But so Indian Rocks is private.
Yeah, it's a private school.
Okay, I didn't know that. So it makes sense, dude. I think a lot of kids from private school, when a public school kid comes in, they're like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, it was different. I mean, we had a good baseball team though.
Yeah,
we went to the regional finals and had like a great run, so it was fun. And then I got to play college ball after that. So
I feel like they've always been competitive from like what I remember. We never played them in Pasco County where I was from, but like I always heard good things about.
Well, what were you guys like? 5A, 6A?
We were 4A.
Okay, I think we were 3 at the time, so smaller.
And I feel like we kind of stood away from those schools because like I don't think we were as competitive as the Pinellas schools.
What high school were you?
Ridgewood. It's not even a school anymore. It like
really?
they closed down.
They retired.
Yeah,
they retired your number.
That's what happened. That's
it.
So okay, you played there. Then after high school, where did you end up going to college?
I went to Indian River. Okay. So I had a good senior year. I played well, and I was a catcher at the time. This was before before all my injuries.
Oh, shit. I had no idea.
So I went to like a JUCO showcase in Ocala at College of Central Florida.
Yep.
I played pretty well. I wasn't at the time like a showcase guy by any means. Right. And Indian River, the coach was Mitch Markham. He coached at Stetson before.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
He called me like the next day, and JUCO's had like 23 full rides to give, and I wanted to play JUCO actually, to be honest.
It's a smart move.
And he was like, "Hey, we're gonna offer you a full ride. You know, everything's paid for." I was like, "All right, I'm there." Yeah, I committed without even going on a visit. Yeah. I was like, "I just want to play." So I went there, and then I had a very humbling freshman year. Yeah. You go from high school like you're the man. You know, if you're playing in college after high school, you're probably like the 3-4 hitter on your team.
Right.
And I struggled bad. Kind of figured it out. Got humbled, and then sophomore year was there. Blew my knee out, blew my elbow out, was committed to West Georgia, decommitted, and then went into the old construction field.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The cement field, yeah.
That's wild. So, okay. And I actually want to go back to something. You said you were undersized in high school. So were you like were you still tall? Were you skinny or?
That's crazy for me to think. I was just late to the party. Right. You know, I was a late bloomer for real.
Hit the puberty late.
Yeah, my freshman year at homecoming, the girl I took on a date, I have the picture on my phone. I'll see if I can find it for you. But I had to stand on a step to be taller than her.
No way.
Yeah, so I was just late to the party, man. But it kind of worked out. I think my dad was nervous my whole life.
Right.
He never thought I was going to grow. But, I mean, there was kids at 12, you know, they're all blown up and hitting 400-foot homers. And it worked out. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't have changed anything.
Well, I always say, like, I grew to, like, the height I am now when I was 14, and I've just stood.
Yeah, but you're still a big guy.
But it's so funny because like I never grew from then. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be like 6'4", and then I just stood 6 foot forever.
I gotta go to Facebook for you, bro.
That's so funny. I can't. It's so hard for me to think of you undersized.
Yeah, I was a little guy.
Yeah,
yeah. And my dad to this day was like, I never thought you were gonna grow.
Dude, I remember my freshman year homecoming. Speaking of dances, that was the year they released "Crank That" by Soulja Boy.
What year was that?
2005.
Wow.
And you got to think
I was 8 years old.
Yeah, let's scratch that from the podcast. But dude, that's one of those songs that played then, and I don't think we'll ever miss like another homecoming for the rest of like eternity. That song I feel like is a staple.
Here you go.
Oh god, here we go.
This is me as a freshman in high school.
Look at you,
little baby face.
That don't even look like you.
No, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I was a little baby.
Were you chunky? Or were you skinny?
I don't know what I was. My head was the same size.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess I could see it.
Yeah.
But that's wild.
And then, like, senior year, I'd say I started kind of growing.
Right.
Getting bigger, stronger. That's when everything started clicking in baseball.
Right.
Like, I didn't really hit through high school. And then junior year to senior year, I didn't change anything, and I just started raking. So I was like, okay, I'm just kind of becoming a young man now, you know, like I'm stronger. And
you grew into your body finally, and I think that's like coordination. I feel like comes with that too.
Yeah.
You need some dessert?
No, I'm good right now.
All right,
Thank you.
But no, I feel like I just feel like the coordination comes with all that. I mean, I'm sure you were still a good ball player. Obviously, you got recruited. So you went construction, and then so you played after construction.
Yeah. Okay. So I was committed to West Georgia.
Okay.
I blew my UCL out. We were going home for Christmas break. Thomas Summers, I trained in his gym, Summers Method, one of my best friends. I played with him in JUCO. So our coach was like, we're going to do pull. This was stupid, man. Just like, respect it. If you watch this, my coach in JUCO, if you watch this, I apologize, but this was fucking stupid.
I can't wait.
So he's like, so we're going to do pull downs before Christmas break, like the day before we go home. He's like, when you come back from break, if your velo's down, I know you didn't do anything. And I'm a catcher at the time.
Right.
So I do a pull down, and I felt like I knew I blew out.
Yeah.
So I looked at Thomas. I'm like, I just blew out. And bro, I came back from winter break and my arm was shot. Like I'm throwing down in scrimmages, telling guys like step out, tie your shoe.
Yeah.
I'm waking up at 5:30 a.m. going to the Holiday Inn up the road in Fort Pierce and like massaging my elbow, taking like 8 ibuprofen.
Jeez.
But I'm hitting 400.
Right.
And like in JUCO, you're just trying to get out.
Exactly.
So I'm playing every game. I probably threw out one runner at a 40.
Right.
But yeah, so I did that, and then we were playing at Broward, and I hit a double, and then another guy came up, and I went to run a third, and I blew my knee out.
Shit.
So I was like, all right, I'll have this surgery. Everything will be good. When I come back, my arm will be better.
Right.
Like 7 months went by, I went to throw. I was like, oh, shit, that's still
Still
really
not
bad.
good.
So, yeah, and then I was like, I'm not doing this right now. So started construction. Was going to go into the Navy. I was going to try to be a Navy SEAL.
Right. I can see that.
Mom begged me not to. Was like, I won't be able to sleep. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I'm like, all right. So we met in the middle. I was gonna go Air Force Combat Control Team, which is still like it's special ops.
Right.
So I went to MEPS. I did the ASVAB. Was like locked in, training, bro, swimming, and it wasn't smart to try to hide a torn UCL from the military. So they found out. They banged me.
Did you know it was torn, or was that like the first time? Like you
no,
knew
I
something
knew.
was wrong?
Yeah, I got an MRI. I mean, I knew the second I threw the
Right.
ball. Like I would go to close my arm and it would feel like there was like a golf ball.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Jeez.
So yeah, I started doing full-time construction. Was making good money at 19.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I got to go back to school. This ain't it.
Yeah.
I can't do this forever.
Too young for that.
It was tough, bro. I was waking up at like 4 a.m. and maybe if me, you, and some of the boys were on construction
Right.
crew, it could be kind of fun. But when you're with 4 miserable 45-year-olds who honestly are ex-convicts, respect to them, they work really hard.
Oh yeah.
But it was tough. They did not have much fun out there.
No, and because like you're young, you're full of energy. Also, you're making more money than you've ever had before in your life. So like, but they're pissed. Like they're making probably the same for years now. So it's like I get it, dude. I was like, I did roofs one summer in between teaching, and I'll tell you what, I respect Mexicans so much more because those dudes like
they grind.
They don't stop, and like. They're like they have to lift up like these heavy tarps to lay over the roof before you put the shingles on. And like I'm struggling. They're just throwing it over the shoulder, and like, they'll take a 30-minute break, nap for 30 minutes, wake up on the dot, and be ready to rock. Not me, dude. Like,
you know what?
It's
you know what my
impressive.
turning point was, dude? When I said I got to get out of this, we had a job in Orlando, and we did really big. Like this company I was with, it's my buddy from high school. His dad owns it. Like huge company.
Yeah,
we're in Orlando, like an overnight trip. I'm 19. We work from like 4 a.m. to like 6 one night, and I'm rooming, in a Holiday Inn with a 40-year-old who's probably got 4 kids, and and we go to a gas station, and he gets a 4-pack of Tall Boys, and I'm not old enough,
of course,
but I'm like, you can get me, so he gets me a 4-pack, and we go to the room, and me and my boy are just crushing a couple Tall Boy cores, and I'm like, wow. I'm in Orlando right now working construction, drinking Coors Light in the Holiday Inn with my construction crew. I'm like, I got to go back to school.
Yeah, it hit you.
Yeah, so I got out of it. And crazy enough, I texted the coach at West Georgia because we didn't end on bad terms. It was just like, hey, I got like 20 months of rehab.
Right.
And I was like, hey, I'm going to play again. And he gave me the same exact offer back.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
Yeah, it worked
So you were
out.
good to go. So you finished off your college there essentially? 2
Yeah,
years?
2021 because 2020 was COVID. That was supposed to be my last year. And then
So you got the
obviously we
COVID
got
year.
another year.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So that's crazy. I didn't know you took that break in between. And then after that, when did you start playing CPL here? Was that during that time as well when you got back in?
Yeah, CPL was 2019. Cade Marlowe played at West Georgia. He's with the A's now. He debuted in the bigs with the Mariners.
Okay.
We got along really well, and he was like, you want to go play? I'd heard of the Bananas. I'm like, yeah, sure. So he got me here on a temp contract. I told Gillum I could catch. I lied to get here. I couldn't catch. I was hurt bad. So the first day we were doing like live at bats or whatever, just balls in the dirt getting by me. He's like, hey, you got to block it. And I'm like, hey, I can't.
Yeah.
Like I physically can't.
Yeah.
So they put me at first, and then the first game, I got a hit my first at bat. I dropped a fly ball that was no higher than the roof in foul territory, and then I pulled my hamstring, and then they sent me home.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, because I was a temp contract.
Right.
So they had to get someone else in. So I went back to St. Pete. I was working the beach. I was a cabana boy.
Cabana
Yeah, I
boy.
was
Where at? Just on the beach or?
Reddington.
Reddington,
Yeah,
okay.
I was renting out chairs and umbrellas, and then
Hey, not a bad gig.
no, it was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
Their first baseman had an injury, and Bill and Kyle were like, "Let's get Dan back." So I came back for the playoffs, and I hit well, and then just stuck around.
That's
ever
awesome.
since. Yeah,
Because I think the first time we played together, you weren't in the Breakfast Bowl.
that is the first time we played together.
So you were in the
2021.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what because when I had Bill on here, and then I think it was Malachi too. I just couldn't remember if you were on that squad, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you were there.
That was funny, bro, because we went from because we were like a college team essentially,
Right.
the CPL. Like we were all here, majority of that team for 3 to 4 years. So we went and we won the championship, which was like our David and Goliath moment.
Right.
And then, we celebrated and we partied, we had fun. And then the next day, what did we make? Like $100 for the Breakfast Bowl. So I was like, oh, we're getting paid to play.
Paid to play.
And then me and Bill were at short during the first practice, and we looked at each other and we're like, our career is over.
Yeah,
like,
right. It's starting to hit you.
This is it. So, but no, it was fun. The Breakfast Bowl was fun. And then I started working with Prospect Select. I was the Southeast Director of Events.
That's right. I remember that.
That was a grind.
Long days.
Long days. Man, I mean, that might have been tougher than construction. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
And then Banana Ball started. We did the 7 cities, and I left that job to do this full time, and it's all worked out well.
Yeah, haven't looked back since.
It's all worked out well. So.
No, that's awesome, man. I think back to like the earlier years and like because me and you did a bunch of weigh-ins together. And
we did.
Do you remember the tortilla slap?
Yeah. Wow. We were drilling each other,
dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like my face was so swollen after that.
Yeah.
I
they
knew
retired me from weigh-ins after that.
Yeah, because you were gonna knock someone out, dude. I was like, man, if I couldn't even imagine a full slap from you. The tortilla was enough. But no, dude, that was fun. We did some. I was thinking back to like the first few years and like even on both sides, I feel like we were just kind of throwing shit at the wall and seeing if it stuck, like.
Yeah, I mean, God, the walk-ups now, like I remember in West Palm, I had like a boxing walk-up.
I remember that.
They had me shadow boxing and Burns.
Were you Rocky?
Like,
were you? No?
Yeah,
that was it, yeah.
I did like the Rocky clip in Philly, but in
it.
West Palm, Burns was like, I don't know if it was Burns or someone was putting Vaseline on my face.
Right.
They had me hitting like boxing raps. So it's come a long way. It's funny to see, but yeah, there's some crazy walk-ups from the past.
Yeah, man. Especially, do you remember the double cellies?
Like when we would dance.
Yeah, go to second base, dude. Those were just full sprint out there.
Yeah.
Talk about time management. That probably killed us on time management on games.
I'm glad we got away from those.
Me and you both.
Myself. I love doubles, but
just leave me alone when I get
good.
there.
I'll give the dugout a little silly.
Yeah.
And then we'll continue onwards.
That's so funny, dude. So like, I guess outside of like our lives are mostly consumed by Banana Ball, but like,
yeah.
What's life like outside, dude? Like, what's going on? Are you doing anything exciting? Are you still grappling, doing anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, MMA, obviously, me.
Grappling's
and Garrett,
right. That makes sense.
Grappling.
Okay, good. I did good.
MMA is obviously the other passion.
Right.
It's tough now. Obviously, my priorities are here, so it's tough to balance that. But that's definitely like the getaway. Started that in college. I started boxing in college as like a getaway. I found a guy that just had like a garage gym. He trained like a bunch of pro boxers.
Right.
So I started working with him, and then I got into like Muay Thai, like a fighting gym. They had a lot of pro fighters. Started sparring there, and it was good, but I was getting the shit beat out of me pretty often. Going home with black eyes, and
damn,
I didn't want to fight. Like my goal was never to be an amateur or pro fighter. So I was kind of like, okay, what am I doing?
Right.
And then I found grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and I've stuck with that. I've competed like 8 times or so, and it's good to have in your back pocket. Obviously,
yeah,
it doesn't hurt to have.
No,
but
I think it's smart. I think everyone should learn something. Like it only makes sense.
You get humbled fast, man. I'm glad I never fought nobody before I started training. I'm like, man, I wasn't as bad as I thought I was.
That's the thing. I think of like getting into scuffles like when I was like younger, and then now like I don't think I would even attempt to try anyone. You don't know what people know. You don't know what people have like learned. I'm like, no shot. Like,
yeah, it's tough. It's tough to navigate. I mean, there's always someone better than you.
Always.
In every room. I think a lot of guys get their beer muscles going.
Of course,
they have a couple cold ones, and they're like, "Oh, I'll fight anybody."
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever been hit in the face? You ever even been hit?
That's so funny.
But no, I mean, I've seen some guys that walk into the gym that are like, if you saw them in the bar, you'd think they're the baddest guy in there, and they can't throw a jab cross.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't
Clueless.
they couldn't break a piece of plastic,
Yeah.
you know. So it's an interesting dynamic, and you see like, I think I sparred a guy in the Bucks, bro.
Oh,
It was Kaizen Tampa was the gym I trained at.
okay,
And this guy was just sparring is usually pretty controlled,
right.
and I was new, and he was just beating the dog shit out of me. Like he was teeing off. I think he like rung my bell, like
Really?
wobbled me. Yeah, which doesn't happen during sparring. And I was like, it was a 6-minute round or something. And I'm like, he just thinks I'm gonna quit because I'm new. And I was like, I don't know, he'll knock me out before I throw in the white flag. But yeah, you learn fast.
That's crazy.
You're not as bad as you think you are.
No, I believe it.
Get in there. So
boxing was first. That's where you started.
yeah, boxing was first. At West Georgia, I was just in like a tough time.
Mhm.
I wasn't loving baseball, and I was like, I got to find something else. So yeah, I started training boxing. I was doing one-on-one lessons. I was driving like 30 minutes every morning to go train, and then I loved it. I was pretty good at it naturally. And then I went into the Muay Thai and then jiu-jitsu, and then I've trained jiu-jitsu for like 5 years now. And then I've done some wrestling stuff with local schools here and stuff. So.
That's awesome. Have you seen it's not too far from the stadium. It's like a boxing place over here. Have you seen that place?
I don't know. Savannah Combat Sports.
Yeah,
there's a bunch.
Yeah. I seen that. They do. I was thinking about going in the off season just to try it out, but I never ended up making my way over there. But it's so cool. I mean, especially boxing. I think it's so good to learn like just a self protection, just to be safe for self defense.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. But anything outside of that you do besides you work out? I feel like you kind of just do your
I've been
thing,
in the
man.
gym a lot now.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I've gotten back in the gym.
Which Dan is the only man who can probably put on muscle by like eating like iced honey buns and a milkshake at the gas station.
I do love honey
blows
buns.
my mind, dude.
Yeah.
You just blow up so fast.
Yeah, I have good natural adaptation, as Thomas Summers would say.
It's the genes, bro.
But no, bro, I'm like I love having fun with the boys, like after games, kicking it here and having a couple drinks, just talking about the day and kind of decompressing. But I just hang out at the house a lot, bro. Like I like my alone time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm down to get on the couch and watch a movie and lay down and just not be bothered, especially with our schedules. Like, there's always so much going on. So I try to take advantage of moments of like just nothing, to be honest, because we're constantly on the go. And as much as I love being here, like practices and getting here for early work, like I try to value my time away as well.
Right.
Just because when we're here, it's like go nonstop.
Well, you need to, or you're gonna lose your mind. Like
that's for sure.
And we've done it long enough now. Like sometimes I'll sit home. It'll be like a Monday, and we just got back from it. And I'm just like, man, I feel like so lazy. Like I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. Like, but I'm like,
it's
also
good, though.
That's the thing. I'm like, I've kind of earned this. You know, like you got to utilize those days now because you know when it gets late, you're praying for those.
June,
days.
July, bro. You're like, I need 3 of these days.
I know you ain't lying, and especially you guys have. I mean, you don't have one small venue, so y'all cooking the whole season.
Yeah, I think last year after Nashville, we had a week off, and then we played like 20-something weekends in a row.
Yeah,
it was something. So.
I don't think we have many trips where we're gone for like multiple weeks, though. I think there's like maybe one this year for us. But
yeah, I think we just have Cali after New Orleans. We go there. We have the Disney Day. We go from San Diego to Anaheim.
I think that'll be like your.
But we have more time off this year.
Yeah, which is super nice. You gonna try to make your way down to Florida on your time off?
Yeah, I got plans, bro. We got 2 weeks off for my birthday. I don't think I've had a birthday.
July, right?
Yeah, July 12th.
So I'm off that week too. I'm July 7th.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a birthday off from baseball in like 9 years.
It's been a while.
So I might make a little trip somewhere.
Yeah, you should, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, no other time than now to freaking
I got to fly, though. I can't take the car.
Yeah, I don't do that car. Okay. The thing's still running great?
If you want to say that. I mean, I live right across the street from here. But the new thing is the alarm will just go off randomly.
Okay.
So like I'll be walking to it and it'll just start going off and it won't turn off. So I've had like, we were at a Lightning game in Tampa and I was parked in a garage and there was a bunch of cops like right up the garage and I turned my car on and the alarm starts going off and I'm just driving and they like pull me over. Yeah. They think I'm stealing the car.
Like you stole it. Yeah.
Literally. They're like, you're stealing this car. So I show them everything. They're like, oh, okay. Like what's the deal? I'm like, this thing's just old. Like I got this when I was 16. I'm still ripping it. And they're like, all right, have a good night. So I just pull away with the alarm going off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's special, but It's working. It gets me where I gotta go.
Man, that's so funny. Hey, Chrysler, man, shout out Chrysler. They make some tanks.
I got no brakes though, bro. I drove to Tallahassee this past weekend.
Yeah,
and I was getting off an exit.
Oh no!
And I was going a little too quick, and so I pump them.
Yeah,
it gets the air.
It gets
in
a
there,
little wobbles. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, more than wobbles.
Oh no!
And the light comes on, the brake light, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I pull the emergency.
Yeah.
Just getting off the exit.
You just Tokyo drift your way out of there,
dude. I've got that thing figured out.
That's hilarious.
So when I was this car, man, when I was in junior college, I was a little reckless.
Of course.
I learned a lot, and my car is whatever drive. It's a 4-cylinder, so you can't do like donuts forward.
Right.
So you can do them in reverse though.
Okay.
So we used to just go to the lot, and I used to just rip, bro. Like I'd be in the.
Did you pull e-brake?
Like, oh yeah, I'd be like, I'm like Mater, dude, in the Indian River State parking lot, just ripping donuts backwards. And we used to have bonfires like back in the woods, and everyone's driving their lifted trucks, and I'm just rolling up in the Chrysler, and people are like, "What is wrong with you?"
I love it.
I'm like, this thing can't be stopped.
No, you can't stop the
driving
Chrysler.
it. I'm still driving it,
dude. I first discovered the e-brake, so it was going into my senior year. My mom got this brand new Hyundai Elantra, and so she would always she would let me take it because I had a truck and gas was always expensive. So I remember it was kind of raining. I had a couple buddies with me in the car, and we were going around this curve, and I was like, all right, check this out. I thought I was so good. So I ripped it, and I went completely sideways, and I was like, oh shit. And I tried to go all the way back.
Yeah.
Get back, hit a neighborhood wall, just go right into the neighborhood wall, total the car.
Oh,
but this is going to be the first time I publicly admitted that's the first. I told my mom that a family of raccoons ran out in front of the car, and everyone bought it. Everyone bought it, but
a family of raccoons.
But dude, that was the last time I ever pulled the e-brake. Because I thought I was like Tokyo Drift man. Like I thought I knew how to use it. It was fun back in the day.
We used to. Again, this was a long time. This is 10 years ago. I'm a completely different person, but I used to Indian River. We would drive Yeehaw Junction,
right?
Which is
my god, I know Yeehaw Junction. Yeah,
I mean, stupid road to speed on.
Right.
Not because there's cops, but it's just 18 wheelers.
Yeah,
there's going this way and going this way. Dude, I used to see. So like the standard time to get from where I lived.
Right.
I hope my parents don't watch this. The standard time was like 3.5 hours.
Right.
And I was like, I want to see how fast I can get there.
Yeah.
Like every trip, I was like, I can beat what I did.
Right.
So Thomas Summers will still bring it up because he used to come home with me, and because he's from Maryland, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So he would come stay with us, and dude, I'd be ripping like 120,
just cooking down
Yeehaw Junction for like an hour straight.
That's so funny.
Bombing lanes.
Yeah.
And, dude, I think I've gotten that trip done in like 2.5 hours.
That's crazy.
And to this day, I'll go to the gym and Thomas will be like, "How are you still driving that thing?"
Right.
Like, he's like, "I used to drive with you and like be scared for my life the whole time."
That's so funny.
So yeah, I mean, looking back, it's good stories, but it's nice now. I just drive one block at about 15 miles per hour. Game days, I walk here.
Dude, that's smart.
To the people watching, I'm a safe driver now.
I would love to go to like a dealership and just get a valuation on you and Fluke's car to see which one would sell more. His is tough too.
I don't think my car is worth $1,000.
You don't think so?
I don't.
No, you never know, dude.
I think if I brought the Chrysler in right now, $600-700.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the camera I bought this year for content is worth more than my car.
That's so funny.
But I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm a simple guy, bro.
No,
like,
you're smart.
I don't care about driving the nicest car. Like I live super close. Right. So I'm like, I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall.
No, I respect it, dude. I wish I was more like that because obviously I love my cars, especially getting like a new vehicle recently. Like I was just thinking like, man, like this is great, but also we're not really in town enough to enjoy it, you know? And like, I'm like, man, it's nice to have, but like, it does kind of suck because like you're not using it every day like you would want to.
Yeah.
But that's also a blessing because you don't need to go worry about getting a car.
But dude, the other side of it is like, if you looked inside my car right now, you'd be like, whoa. You would be like, are you okay?
Right.
Like, dude,
it's just a well-lived car,
anything?
dude. That's it.
It is, it's special. But I mean, I've had the thing since I was 16. So I basically live out of it.
That's it,
you know, and it's got
a
lot of pride. I got a lot of
in
pride,
there.
but I don't mind if I have a coffee, just
that's it.
Chucking it in
Send
the back.
it back, dude. That's
but then the other side is like, man, if I got a new car, it'd be so clean.
Right.
But
you got things just gonna get dirty too over the time.
My window too, the window store. You know the window store?
No, I don't think so.
I was working with Prospect Select. I was driving, and the passenger side window just fell down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it just gave out.
Is it electric too in there?
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah,
now it's automatic. Just hands.
Like, all right, here we go.
Yeah. So, dude, I leave it. I hope someone in Savannah sees this. I leave it unlocked in front of my house. It's been unlocked in front of my house for 2 years. No one's broken into it. Like,
or they just open it and they're like, never mind.
I don't care. Someone come steal my car.
That's so funny.
I leave the window halfway open.
Right.
I'm like, do it.
Yeah, come grab it.
But also, to be honest, the other side of that is like, I kind of want someone to. So,
Yeah.
Because my room is right next to where I park.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want that action.
Yeah, right.
Like,
you get a little throwdown action.
I want to wake up.
You get to test the skills.
I want to wake up and like jump through my window and be like, hey, that's my car.
Just a half naked Dan Oberst just wrestling you at 4 a.m., dude.
Yeah, it'd be fun, bro.
I guess you guys hear me getting broken into Dan Oberst's car at 4 a.m.
See you then. Dude, it's like, I don't know. Everyone has like, it's probably like Party Animals After Dark. Everybody has like something they want to do, you know? And it's like someone breaking into my car or something. Yeah. Like all the training I've done. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Right.
I don't. But I would love for someone to just fuck around. And
just give me the opportunity, so, like, maybe. You know,
I think it was 2 years ago. My boy Coramado, something happened, and I was like, "Fuck, dude! I've just been begging to punch someone in the face." And he just laughed. He's like, "Oh, I'd love to see that." But I'm like the nicest guy.
No, I get. Look, coming from, feel like I'm very nice as well. Sometimes you feel like you just need a good punch, dude. Just something to get it out of the system.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. There's so many. You go out and you see these people, and I analyze everyone.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay.
I'm a big people watcher.
I'm like, you're like 22. You've had like 13 Millers.
Right.
You think you could take John Jones right now?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, your first move would be like an overhand right.
Right.
And I'm just going to duck it and double leg you. And then I'm going to take your back.
That's it. But I'm sure also doing it like all the time makes you think like that too. You're like, how could I get out of this like a situation like that?
I don't know. It might be kind of weird. That
no, man, I'm with it, dude.
Like everyone else is like line dancing. And I'm like, all right, guy on the left. What's his threat?
That's my guy. Was it in Waterboy when he's trying to kick the onside kick? He goes, yeah, there's my bitch.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, they're dancing right now to Copperhead Road. And I'm like 6'1", 210. Probably like a decent jab.
That's so funny. Hey, man, I respect it, dude.
But I don't. The world, bro, that we live in, like you never know who's around. All the shit that goes on.
It's scary.
So I'm always kind of on edge. Like I get a little like crowd anxiety.
Yeah.
Because for the record, sorry podcast, I don't carry a weapon.
No.
But people are like, oh, I got a Glock. I'm like, oh fuck, I got jujitsu. Imagine if I got a Glock too.
That's the truth though. I mean, I guess it's Georgia. Georgia's got the concealed. I feel like anyone get your concealed here.
Like yeah.
I don't know, but I get it, dude. I mean, that is true. Like, sometimes it's better to, because shit, you really never know what's gonna happen, dude.
No,
you really never know.
No,
but that's so funny, dude. I love that. Just sizing people up.
Yeah. So next time you see me out, you're like, Dan seems mad. No, I'm just like, all right, that's the guy.
That's so funny. I feel like we all got those moments, though. We have to. What? Back to the cars. What would, if you were to get a new car? What's like? Do you even like what? Is there anything you like, or like are you in?
I go back and forth. Yeah. Like a truck sounds super nice, but then I'm like, man, it'd be cool to have like a nice, like my car now is a sedan.
Yeah,
you know?
sedans are
so
nice.
I'm like, I like the Hyundai Genesis.
Those are sick.
I'm like, it'd be cool to have something like kind of sporty, but
the interiors of them,
little luxury,
super
you
nice.
Know? But I mean, that's way down the road.
Yeah,
I'm not pulling trigger on that anytime soon.
I don't blame you at all. Yeah, the Genesis are nice. Sedans are definitely. I don't think you getting in a Mustang would work. Like they're so tight on the inside, dude. It's like it's crazy. Like even like trying to have elbow space in there with someone. You were in my Mustang once before. I feel like.
I think I've ridden every car.
Yeah, you ain't lying, dude. That's so funny.
We've done some road trips,
dude.
We almost got killed.
We did
driving back from the tryout.
Oh my god,
18-wheeler.
That was it. You remember that?
Oh, I mean, that was the closest near death.
Were we in the Corolla too at that? What were we in? I don't remember.
Man, I don't know. You've had like 7 cars get totaled.
I know. One. It was one, dude. I think 13 cars now.
You've had 13.
13 since I was 16 years old.
I've had
Isn't
1.
That crazy? 13.
I do, but I'm not going to do it. But I do have the Like I went last year and I looked at a street bike.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do it because
Right.
nothing like I have friends and nothing good ever comes from it. Like
No.
everyone ends up, I hate to say it, but
Right.
falling or crashing. So I'm not gonna do it. But I'm like, man, it'd be sick to like on a Sunday, bro, on an off day, just rip it down a Tybee and it'd be fun. But I can't do it. I also know myself. Like I went to Universal, bro, and I did the Harry Potter ride.
Yeah.
And they got you on a bike.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
And like they took the picture, and I'm just like,
dude,
like I was loving it.
Dude, you were in it.
Oh, well, I felt like I was going 60. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to go 80.
You want to go 8, dude?
And when I hit 80, I'm gonna be like, I want to go 100.
I never, besides being on a moped in Key West was the first time I like went over like 35 on something. And it felt to me like I was going 106. Like I was flying on this. It is, dude.
I mean, adrenaline is fun.
But I'd probably be like moped's my speed. Like you can get the nice, what Ducati, is that what they call them? And I'll be on the moped.
Ducati's not a moped.
No, like the nice bikes are Ducatis, right? And then I'll be on the moped. I was saying you were on the Ducati.
If we're talking Ducati, we're talking like 150, 160.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would get that, and I'll get like the 49cc moped,
I would.
dude.
But it would be like it would be bad. I mean, you got to think if I'm ripping 120 in a Chrysler 200 2012 4-cylinder, dude, imagine what I'm doing on a Ducati,
dude.
It'd be really bad. Oh, there's Dan. Right.
Last time we seen Dan Oberst. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So your buddy that runs Summer Method and that has that gym, you guys went to college together.
Yeah, I met him at Indian River, and he was just always into strength.
Yeah.
Super strong guy, and just always had like a program.
Gotcha.
On his own.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I want to learn from this guy. Like he's strong, he's physical, he's his power output.
Passionate.
Yeah. So, and just one of the nicest guys I've ever met too, truthfully. And he knew what he wanted to do, and he was a very talented baseball player. But he went to Rhode Island, University of Rhode Island, and got his master's in kinesiology. Has trained and learned from some of the biggest strength coaches, Phil DeRue, DeRue Strong, who trains a bunch of MMA fighters, Dustin Poirier.
Oh, wow.
Just a bunch of top-notch athletes.
Right.
Thomas has learned from all them, and I've seen him start from like the bottom and build what he is now. So it's been cool. I worked for him. I train under him, and obviously he's one of my best friends. So like, I recommend everyone that I talk to him, like train with Thomas. He's the real deal.
It's funny. I think it was probably this summer I started coming across all like the YouTube videos he's been posting and stuff like that, and like really getting into it because like obviously training for bodybuilding, it's so much different than like sports specific stuff, and like seeing what he does with the athletes, I'm like, this is so cool because I feel like he's doing a lot of like very traditional movements, but like adding his spin to it and like something to make it better. So like you could tell he's a smart dude.
Yeah, I mean he's primarily training baseball and softball,
right?
Softballers, like that's his bread and butter. But I mean, if I texted him right now and was like, "Hey, I want to do this jiu-jitsu worlds tournament in 8 months," he would put together a plan to have the best cardio output, the best physical conditioning. Like he's got it down.
Yeah,
and it's all hard work from him, to be honest. Like
that's awesome.
He's put in the time. He started from nothing and learned from some of the greatest, and like he's earned everything he's got. And anytime people hear like, "What's this stuff like?" I'm like, just go see it, bro. Yeah, like you'll love it,
dude. It looks cool. I'd love to because that's over in Pinellas area, right? Or
it's St. Pete. It's like 10 minutes from my parents, and
I'd love to check that out.
He's expanded. He's got outdoor cages and turf now, and a crazy weight room. So
that's so cool.
Yeah,
what position did he play when y'all were?
He did a little bit of everything. I mean, he's honestly one of the more athletic people I've ever met.
Right.
I mean, we were lifting in the off season, and he's gotten in really good shape. He's worked really hard. I think he lost like 40 or 45 pounds.
Oh, wow.
He's doing like high rocks and ultra marathons now. But I mean, he'll get under the bar and squat 405 like. Kind of one of those freaks.
Right.
Just, he'll power clean 315. It's like, how can you still do that?
Right.
He pitched a little bit, outfield and first base. He was a lefty.
Okay.
Left-handed thrower, right-handed hitter. Had a lot of pop, but yeah, he was. He played Division I before he came to Indian River. And then went to Northern Colorado.
Okay.
And then went to University of Rhode Island
Gotcha.
from there. So,
gotcha.
But all-time human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to get him here just to be around everyone and like hang out. Yeah.
I always think it's so tough when people throw lefty, hit righty. I just feel like that's so because I feel like lefty. Like if I could go back, I would totally learn to hit left-handed.
If I could go back, I would just never throw.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since I've thrown, but like
that's so funny.
It's funny. I mean, I'm always trying to like advance my game.
Right.
I'm not a complete player, not a complete hitter. I feel like I've gotten better and I'm open-minded, but they say like, oh, if you hit, you'll play.
Right.
It's like, okay, that's kind of full circle because
Yeah.
like I hit fungos now
Right.
to our infielders, you know, like, and I mean, it's been nice for me just DHing. Like it's taken a lot of just workload and like stress off my mind. But I mean, the ticket is hitting.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
hey, if you hit, you
I mean,
play,
we have
dude.
the designated fielder now, which Mark Smith. I was watching y'all's game the other night. I'm like,
you like
what,
that?
what is that? And that was an insane catch.
Dude, nuts.
I mean, like, could be catch of the year.
Yeah,
like
honestly.
I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the year
Honestly.
if that's the best play all year. But
Well, dude, it was like we were talking about it because he'll like, even though he's our designated runner, like I let him practice with us. Like he hits.
it's like JT for us.
Exactly.
He does everything.
And like we'll do IO and do outfield stuff, and like he's just ripping these trick plays, and he's fast. And I'm like, you know what? Like, why not utilize him in both? And I tried it. I didn't even know if it worked. And like,
oh, it worked.
I was the first. Like, yeah, and
it worked.
It worked, man. It worked. He loved it. I was like, hey, Mark. I'm sorry. Like, I keep throwing you in the fire. He's like, keep it coming. He was fired up. I was like, let's do it.
He's a good little kid.
He is a good little guy. He is, dude. He's a little wiry guy, dude.
He's a good little guy.
So funny.
Yeah, I check in on.
Yeah, you gotta check in on him, man. You gotta make sure he's doing.
Our
good.
relationship's growing.
Yeah,
Mark, you know I think highly of you. Just want to pinch your cheeks.
He was probably like, "Would I do something wrong?" He gets he cracks me up. Mark's he's one of the great Clubhouse guys we have in here.
Yeah, he's good.
Dude, he's so funny.
Yeah. I've spent some time in here. I know you're.
Oh yeah, you know how it is.
I've been
dude.
over after a couple.
You've been on the dark side a couple times, dude. That's so funny. Yeah, you look good with the Party Animals background. I'm just saying. Coronado agrees in the background.
BBCL champions bananas 2026.
Man, the day I get my hands on Danny Oberst on the line on the roster, I'll probably get strangled out in this place, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, well, our jerseys have buttons that I can unbutton, and yours don't. So
no, we're all
staying where
buttons this
I'm
year,
at.
dude.
I'm staying where I'm at.
They got rid of them. We're all buttons now, man. But I did take the sleeves off of the jersey.
You get your jersey hemmed? No.
I just gave Aiden some scissors, and
Really?
I was like, please make this good. And
So some of our guys got them hemmed.
yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep rolling
Yeah.
and doing the buttons.
Yeah, it's smart.
Because it started with like one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, more barrels, less buttons. And then I started hitting good. I was raking. And then I ended up just being completely open. And then we went to Houston. It was like, we went on a crazy run. I think we won like 22 out of 24 games.
Yeah.
And it was to get the 1 seed. And I hit like 3 triples that weekend. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to slide head first.
Why
in
not?
every triple. And I think one of them was necessary.
Yeah.
And I still have the craziest scars, dude.
I bet, dude. You just kept breaking them open.
I came off the field, dude. People definitely thought like something was wrong.
Right.
I'm just like covered in blood. And there's a picture of me. I'm just like smiling. And there's
Just all
blood dripping down my chest.
That's hilarious.
And I remember I went into the locker room and I was like, wow, this is the shower.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing on my mind. Everyone's like celebrating we're the 1 seed.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God, I have to shower.
Kept the shit off me.
This is like really bad. I have like a gash on this side.
Yeah.
And a gash on this side. And at this point, because I've done it 3 times, they're like deep.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is bad.
Right.
It's not just like your typical raspberry. So I'm like, all right, I need to shower. So everyone's celebrating, and I go into the clubby's office. I'm like, hey, you have any tequila? And he's like, yeah. He's like, do you need some? I'm like, yeah, I have to shower. So he like pours me a cup, like a shot. I'm like, more. He's like,
you just keep tapping.
He looked at me. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, no. So he's like, here, just take this.
Yeah.
So he gives me the bottle. I go, I rip a couple shots.
Yeah.
And I remember I went in the shower and they're like, Reggie's doing like a celebratory. They're like pouring Diet Coke on him and everything.
Right.
And I just go into the corner and I turn it on hot and I like take a deep breath. I'm like, this is the moment.
Yeah, this is it.
And they're all like dancing and celebrating. And I'm just in the corner, like squeezing my fist, dude. And I think I almost passed out
from the
like,
pain.
how bad it
Dude,
stung.
I bet.
Like the worst, you have a bunch of tattoos, so
Right.
do I. Like getting tattooed behind my leg was terrible.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine that.
The
one.
initial burn of this shower, I could have screamed and woke up the whole city of Houston. It was so bad. And then you go home, I go to sleep, and I wake up in the morning, and I get up, and I'm carrying the blanket to the bathroom.
That's so funny.
The blanket's just stuck to me.
glued.
And I'm like,
and you got to rip her off, dude. Oh, that's
it's bad.
terrible.
And I can't go in the shower with the blanket. Like, you know, you have it on the back of your leg. You can go in the shower with your sliders.
Right.
I can't get in the Holiday Inn shower with the whole
No,
blanket on me. Like,
the maids walk in like, what happened?
Yeah. So it was, my mom hates it. My parents are like, don't ever do that again. I'm like, I'm going to do it again.
Dude, probably one of my favorite memories from last year is, I think it might have been one of those games because we were at like a bar and grill somewhere else watching it on the TV.
I think you texted me.
Yeah. And like, it just was like, it was like doing the lineup and like it was basically on you and like your name was highlighted. They're doing something on you. And it was like, Dan Oberst, dude, shirt open, just gashes here. And the one guy was like, he's like, you know that guy? I was like, I know that guy.
Yeah,
I was like, he's like, he looks scary. I'm like, he is. I
Tough
was
enough
like,
to get to the salty spittoon.
That's so funny.
Dude, we would be doing the march and people are like, what? Did that guy get shot? I'm like, all right, easy. No, I just slid into third, but
easy guy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's hilarious.
it was
You gonna keep ripping it this year, dude?
in the right moments.
Yeah.
Like the other night, I walked and ended up getting a triple out of it,
Right.
like the 3-base sprint. But I went feet first. Like that was more to get the guys going.
Yeah.
More than it was like, and again, only one of them was really necessary.
Right.
But I mean, looking back on it, dude, every time I did it, we'd put up like 5 runs.
Yeah. I mean,
Like people are just like, what's wrong with this guy? And you know, like I did it in San Diego, dude, for the first time. I
Right.
hit a triple off. It was off his shill.
Okay.
He got me out, but they tried to do a trick play in foul territory.
Oh,
I missed
no.
it. And then I hit a triple, and I slid into third, and I was like, I never slid head first
Right.
before, and I was like, whoa, that was kind of sick. And I looked down, and I'm bleeding.
yeah.
And I look in the stands, and all these people are looking at me, and I'm like, shit, what do I do?
Yeah.
So I took my hand and took the blood,
Yeah.
licked it, and looked at the stands.
Oh my God.
And
go
they
wild.
went nuts. And I got to the dugout, and everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with
You
you?
psycho. I love it, dude. That
And
fires me
I
up.
was like, I don't know.
No.
We're winning.
That's it,
And
dude. Sometimes you got to pull it out, dude. When
and
the
like, I'm
team
not
is
on the
rolling,
field, you
no.
know? Like I'm not out there doing backflip catches, and
Right.
so I get 3 or, especially we were the home team
Right.
most of last year. Like I get 3 or 4 at bats a game. Like hitting is so hard.
Oh yeah.
If I don't do something big, like what is my moment?
That's
so I'm
it.
like, yeah, like I'm gonna
Make that shit count.
gash my stomach
Yeah.
and then look at the crowd and look. My
Dude, that's
blood.
insane. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude.
Yeah, it was right at it was
See, I would have shouted you out at Fans First Chat for that, dude.
Yeah, nobody
That
did. Umpire channel missed a call. I slid into third. This was feet first, and he missed the call, and I stood up, and it wasn't at him.
Right.
He does a great job. All respect to him, his content and everything. But I threw my helmet, and this was the first. I did a walk up, so my
Right.
shirt was completely off, and I looked at the crowd, and I'm firing them up. And I'm like, dude, this could be like my character. Like, I might just be the psycho.
The psycho,
that, like,
yeah.
just doesn't care.
Right.
Because I have to, you know, I don't have as much time, and we have so many great entertainers.
Right.
So I have to find something. And maybe that's sliding head first. And
That's the thing.
like, still have crazy scars, but
Well, dude,
it's
I mean,
fun. And I love winning. So,
yeah,
like, if it helps us win and people are, because I remember I looked in the tailgater's dugout and he was
Right.
sitting there like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, we got you.
yeah,
Like, you're done.
that's it.
You're done.
Dude, and, like that's as another team look over and see that, you're like, all right, that dude's balling, you know, like that's.
Yeah.
But I will say there's something to, like, first of all, I think you got some dance moves, bro. I've seen you dance. I know you say you're not a good entertainer, but I see you. I see
No,
you get the moves.
I've come a long way.
Right.
I've definitely. It took a while, but I'm completely open to the walk ups and the dancing. Like, I enjoy it. I did a couple last year, and I'm comfortable with it
Yeah.
now. So like anything they throw me, or if they're like, "Hey, do this," I'll
do
gladly do it
Yeah.
and do my best. But it took a while.
Yeah,
It took a while.
I'll say, like, there's something to it. Like guys like you, like Skull, like guys on teams like JBJ. It's like you have the ball players, and like you guys do things that are entertaining, like while playing, you know. And I think that's huge for each team to have, because
Yeah.
like you got to have the banana ball side of it as well. Like the
Yeah, of course.
entertainment's great, but like me, like, and as a baseball fan watching it, seeing someone slide head first, like, and do what you did, like that would get me like fired up, you know. Like, so
Yeah,
it's good to have for.
I think I had like 30 texts, bro, after the
I
game.
love that.
Like, people are like, "What are you doing?" That was sick. And the funniest was, so it was Houston. The first game, Ty hit a homer. We went down like 3-0 in the
Right.
first inning, and then DR got on per usual, and then Ty hit a homer. Ty was in the 2-hole.
That's right. I seen that.
And then, bro, it was a 3-1 count, and we were all like super locked in. And No offense, terrible pitch.
Right.
Got called a strike, and I'm like, oh
No
my
way,
god,
dude.
like I'm trying to win this game.
Right.
And I end up going backside off the wall, and I went in with a stand-up triple, but super hype. And then game goes on, and then I hit another triple, and that's when I slid in.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Just keep doing it,
Like, I'm
dude.
just gonna keep doing it.
rolling with it.
And yeah, it kind of stuck. I haven't done it on turf.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous.
Get all the beads stuck in there.
Yeah, I mean, it was concerning for a while. Like Francis was like, "You need to stop," and I'm like, "I won't do it unless it's necessary." But the problem is after that, anytime I got on first, like I like to run, I like to steal.
Oh, of course.
And I don't know if they were doing it on purpose or not, but people are picking off.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
because you have to slide back.
Like, I have to slide back head first. So I'm going home, and I'm like, dude, I went 0 for 4 tonight.
Right.
I tried to get people try to pick me off 6 times, and I'm leaking.
You got battle wounds for no reason.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
It'll come out at some point, but I just gotta pick and choose.
Well, dude, I'm excited to get back on the field with y'all. Excited to see you get cut up a little more, and
I'm
have some
excited
fun
to see
games,
you over
dude.
at third when you do your little
My little who let the
steal.
dogs out.
Yeah, I like that one. That one always makes me smile.
Dude, it's getting harder over the years. I can't get as low as I once to get used to get, dude. The hips
I think you
aren't
can
there.
still do it.
You think I just gotta stretch it out a little bit.
I know you can still do it.
But hey, brother, I want to thank you so much for coming on. I
Appreciate
appreciate you, brother. Thank y'all for coming to the after party. We'll see you next time.